God says, if you will ask, it shall be given. Seek, ye shall find. Knock, it shall be opened unto you. For everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be opened. So the implication is, you don't ask, you don't get. You don't seek, you don't find, and you don't knock, it won't be opened. 2 Kings chapter number 20. Verse 1, the Bible says, in those days was Hezekiah sick unto death. And the prophet Isaiah, the son of Amos, came to him and said unto him, Thus saith the Lord, set thine house in order, for thou shalt die and not live. God says, Hezekiah, your days are done. Well, it's appointed unto man once to die. It's my time to go. It's my time to go. Yeah, but you can pray and say, Lord, would you give me a little more time? So here's the king Hezekiah. He has a word from Isaiah. He has a word from the Lord. He says, set your house in order. Verse 2. Then he turned his face to the wall and prayed to the Lord. So here he's listening to the prophet, and he's like, hey, I'm done talking with you. And he rolls over. Guess what he's doing? He's communing on his bed to God. So he's heard the medical report. He's heard the report from the man of God, even God himself through the prophet. But then he rolls over and he begins to talk directly to God, and he begins to ask a question. He begins to ask a favor. Verse 3, I beseech thee, O Lord, remember now how I have walked before thee in truth and with a perfect heart, and have done that which is good in thy sight. And Hezekiah wept sore. And it came to pass afore, as Isaiah was gone out into the middle court, that the word of the Lord came unto him, saying, Turn again and tell Hezekiah, the captain of my people, Thus saith the Lord, the God of David, thy father, I have heard thy prayer, I have seen thy tears, behold, I will heal thee. Now, is there a contradiction here? Is it like, God said he wasn't going to be healed. No, God changes his plan according to the prayer of his saints. He comes in with a definitive answer. You're dying. Your days are up. You've done your part. Your days are numbered. He begins to weep. He begins to pray. Isaiah's already in the middle of the court. God says, hey, Isaiah, turn around. What? You go tell Hezekiah, I've heard his prayer. Now notice what happens. Verse 6, And I will add unto thy days 15 years, and I will deliver thee and this city out of the hand of the king of Assyria, and I will defend this city for mine own sake and for my servant David's sake. Now, you can tell me all you want how God's in control and, everything's written and what will be, the que sera, sera Christianity, this fatalist view of everything that you can't, we don't have any effect on anything. I'm telling you, you won't convince Hezekiah of that.